What's up, people? Check it out. I'm on my little break or whatever, whatnot, so I got a couple of words to go ahead and say. I don't know if I'm gonna put it out like this or if I'm gonna pretty it up and shit, but I might just flow with it, you know? Look, I was thinking about people and they struggle buddies. Oh man, people who like to have struggle buddies when they going through shit. You know, a lot of times we end up with people that are just like us, right? And a lot of times in my community, the black community, right? We think that trauma bonding is good. Oh, woe is me, woe is you too. Well, let's get together and let's woe together. Nah. A lot of in our community and our dysfunction, we think it's okay to be with somebody who's just as bad as we are or worse. We don't want to come around somebody who's doing better than us because then that will make us have to do better for ourselves. You know? That's why they say, look at your circle of friends, the five closest people to the people closest to you, because whoever they are, that's who you are. You act just like the people that are around you. So if you're around a whole bunch of thieves and liars and ain't nothing motherfuckers, then guess what? You a thief and a liar and an ain't nothing motherfucker. Now, you may not be, but if you're surrounding yourself with those type of people, guess what? At some point, you're going to have to fucking act just like these motherfuckers because they're going to thief and lie to you. So you're going to have to reciprocate, yeah, in kind, right? Because it's not like they're going to sit there and gossip and lie and manipulate other people, but they're not going to do it to you. That's who they are. Birds of a feather, what? Flock together. Absolutely. All right, so struggle buddies, though. Like I said, in our community, you know, you had a fucked up childhood, I had a fucked up childhood, let's get together and have a fucked up family. I need us to start challenging ourselves. Challenge. That's why they say if you want to do better and you want to become a better person, then you start looking up to people who are doing better than you, people who are doing the things that you aspire to do. Because once you start hanging out with them and being around them, you start picking up the habits. If you want to be successful, hang out with successful people. You'll start picking up the habits. You'll start becoming successful. You don't have time to slack. You don't. You want to be a person of integrity, start hanging around people with integrity, because you don't have time to sit there and feel sorry for yourself. I remember I was around somebody one time, and this guy, I was talking to this guy a long time ago, and I was like in my early 20s, and I had said something. I can't even remember what it was, but I remember what the fuck he said and how he made me feel. I said something along the lines of, I can't do this or I can't do that. Woe is me. Like I said, don't remember the specifics, but I remember him saying, hey, that happened when you were younger. You're grown now. You need to get over that. And it stung at first. I was like, but this happened to me, and this is why I'm so fucked up. But it was fucking real shit. You're grown now. How long are you going to use that shit as an excuse? You're grown. If you don't like it and something happened to you when you were a child, change that shit. Change that shit. Do better. It's dead and gone. That shit happened. It was in the past. It ain't happening no more. What you gonna do about it now that you're a grown motherfucker? Because that was childish shit. You couldn't do nothing about it. What you gonna do about it now? How long are you gonna use that excuse until you fucking 50, 60 years old talking about what the fuck? You were abandoned when you were fucking 10, 11, 12 years old? In my case, 5 years old. I went into foster care at 5 years. How long am I going to use that excuse as to why I ain't shit? Huh? Can't do that. So again, like I said, it's important. It's important. You want to do better. Reevaluate your circle. Y'all out here trying to fucking struggle buddy together. Out here getting a trauma bond, girl. Bond. Trauma bond. You know what I'm saying? Throwing pity parties and shit. Nah, man. I don't like pity parties. I remember a associate of mine at my last job. He went. I call him associate because I thought it was a friend, but you know, hey, you learn. He was going around and he got depressed. Now I understand that people get depressed and things, but he started getting mad at me because I would try to pull him up out of his depression, pull him up out of his pity partying. He's sitting there, woe is me, don't nobody understand. And I was like, bruh, I understand, but because I was coming from a positive perspective because I've been there, done that, I understand there's no point in sitting in the sunken place. And I was telling him this. There's no point. You could get upset, you could get mad, you could get depressed. You're allowed to do those things. You're allowed to feel that way. But the older you get, I'm telling you now, I'm going to tell you a secret. The older you get, you're going to start realizing that ain't no point in sitting there wasting all that time being depressed, all that time, woe is me, all that time being in a sunken place. Pull yourself up, bruh. Because you sit there and whoa, and you mad and you upset for a week turned into a month turned into a half a year turned into 2 years, and then you realize after 2 years that you done wasted 2 years of your time on something that didn't even fucking matter. Like I said, the older you get, with experience, you learn to shorten that period. You should. That's the point of experience. So I'm not saying those feelings aren't valid. What I tell people to go through those feelings. But I'm going to just tell you a little secret. You're going to have to get over it and proceed with the rest of your life anyway. So you might as well just go ahead and get on with it before you waste so much time. I wasted 10 years in a deep depression. Sad about my mother's death. Both my parents, but specifically my mother. I used to cry in the corner talking about, I want my mommy. 10 years of grief and depression. Now, I'm not saying it's not a valid thing. It is a valid thing to lose a fucking loved one like that. Shit. Yeah, you're going to be sad than a motherfucker. But 10 years of playing a victim, 10 years of the blame game, 10 years of my life when I could have been happy. I was depressed and miserable, and I wanted a pity party. And guess what I attracted in those 10 years? Miserable, depressed, pitiful people. Just to realize at the end of it, bitch, I can't hang around y'all motherfuckers. I woke up one day and I was like, you too depressed for me. You depressive. I can't be around you motherfuckers. What you doing? Nothing. You want to hang out? No, I'm sorry. I gotta go to work. What did you say? You doing nothing? I don't want to be around you, motherfucker. You make a motherfucker. You pull a nigga down. You pull a nigga down, right? So, yeah. Fuck the struggle buddy shit. You know what I'm saying? That's for people who don't want nobody to do better than them. They want to be around people who are worse off than them so they can make themselves feel like they doing better. Fuck that struggle buddy shit. Fuck that crabs in the barrel shit. Fuck that trauma bonding shit. Fuck that victim blaming shit. Fuck that pity party shit. Fucking start really having a fucking party and celebrating your motherfucking life. Get out there and live your best life. Because tomorrow is not fucking guaranteed. You better grow the fuck up and get your life. All right. That's it. Y'all be good now. Be good. Love you. Bye.